My name is Trevin Fox. I'm from Hayes, Montana. I'm studying ag business right now at Casper College.
My name's Dylan Waylert. I'm in the bareback riding. I steer wrestle too. And going to school for an electrician. I'm working on my apprenticeship right now.
Hey, my name is Bryce Bott. I'm from Powell, Wyoming. I'm majoring in ag business, and I'm a calf roper and team roper.
Well, my name is J.W. Myers, and I am from Mills, Wyoming, and I ride saddle bronc horses, calf rope, and team rope, and I study ag business.
I'm Coley Nichols. I'm from Riverton, Wyoming. I team rope. That's all I do in the college rodeos. That's what I plan to win at the college finals.
My name's Tyler Weeding. I'm from Pompey-Spiller, Montana. I'm studying accounting. I'll have my associates in accounting following this summer. And my event at the CNFR is tie-down roping.
Well, steer wrestling is pretty much guy nods his head, chases down a steer, catches the steer off of his horse, throws the steer to the ground. All 4 feet gotta be facing one way to get a flag. Steer must be either his direction must change or he had to stop in order for the time to count.
With saddle bronc riding, you have to put a saddle on a horse's back, and it does not have a horn on it like a normal saddle you would see. And the stirrups are not set like a normal saddle are. They're set more to the front so you can put your feet in the horse's neck. Then in the beginning, you nod your head and you have to have what they call a mark out rule. And you have to have your heels and over the point of the shoulder of the horse before the front feet hit the ground. And then there's a spurring motion from back to your cantle, which is the back part. And then you spur back forward, and that's your spur stroke. And the more spur stroke you have throughout your ride, the better your score is. The more controlled you look riding your horse, the better your score is gonna be. And ride for 8 seconds and you're done.
You gotta mark the horse out. Your feet have to be in the neck for the first 2 jumps. And then just spur after that for points. Stay on for 8 seconds. So.
Calf roping is one of the more complex events in rodeo. You have a calf, a horse, and yourself.
Start in the box, you call for them, you go out and rope them around the neck, you get off your horse as they're stopping.
Run down, flank the calf by hand.
Flanking them, flipping them over, you're gonna tie up the front leg and 2 back legs, and then you throw your hands in the air and call for time.
To get a good score, you need a good horse and a good calf. And you were looking for times between 7 and 9 seconds.
In team roping, there's 2 people. There's a header and a heeler, and there's 2 boxes for the event, and the steer comes out in the middle of the chute. The header comes out and has to throw his rope around the horns, and he turns left, and the heeler comes in and he has to throw a loop down on the ground around the steer's feet, and they have to dally. Everything comes tight, the header faces, they're straight pointing at each other, and that's when you get the time. Fastest time wins.
Well, for the season, I guess you could say Casper, because I won it and kind of blew up on Facebook, but it was pretty fun, I guess you could say.
Have you been practicing a dance for a while, or is it just spur of the moment?
It was a spur of the moment kind of deal. You know, victory dance. Just trying to send a shout out to all the other natives out there.
I guess the best weekend I had was in Cheyenne. And that was the last rodeo for the fall. And I got on 2 good horses and made 2 good rides. I think I was an 81 on both of them. So won that rodeo, and that was pretty cool to have 2 80-point rides for the weekend.
This year, I absolutely have to say it was in Laramie. You know, everybody on the team really stepped up and showed out. And we all performed real well and ended up going away with it. So I'd have to say that Laramie was the outstanding moment in this season.
It was after I threw my hands in the air at the last college rodeo and knew I made a really good run to help the team qualify for the CNFR.
Our favorite ride of the year probably would have been at Cheyenne in the fall in the short round. I got on a horse the JD Hammaker's called Dark Ghost, and she was just really nice, and I rode really good and ended up winning 2nd in the short round and 2nd in the average.
Taking them down, technique, patience, it takes a lot. Like For me, it took a lot anyways, and I'm still working on it to this day.
Took me a while to catch on to it. I've been riding since I was 13, but I just go out there and just try to go for first every time. I just gas it and give it all you got every time. So
You don't want to catch one leg, got to catch both, or else one leg's a 5-second penalty.
Probably the most challenging aspect of calf roping is having the horsepower. It takes a really good horse that can run really hard, stop hard, work the rope, stop straight. Your horse has to work without you on him. So it takes a very well-trained horse, and it's very important in calf roping.
Probably the biggest thing of rodeo is the mental game. If you go into a slump, to pull yourself out, you just got to focus on, hey, I rope good in the practice pen. Why can't I do it here? If you overcome that mental barrier, there's nothing to it.
Just look at the CNFR as another rodeo. Can't let it act like it's more than it should be, or else then you get to overthinking it and then it doesn't work out as good.